Step 2, activate and develop the lower register. The objectives of Step 2. The student experiences TA, or thyroarytenoid muscle dominant lower register singing with appropriate vocal fold adduction, clarity, and projection. Singing at soft dynamics is a more challenging skill that we will cover in Step 7. In Step 2, activate and develop the lower register, or the lower notes of the range. Knowing the student's vocal category is vital. If they are in the unbalanced pulled lower category, you won't need to linger on this step because they have already discovered their lower register, perhaps too much so. Unbalanced pulled lower category singers should perform the Step 2 exercises with a relaxed approach and less volume. Be sure you stay below the first bridge. Don't take these exercises too high. If the singer is the undeveloped or unbalanced light lower categories, you will need to work through all the exercises, including the adducted onset exercises. Category-based objectives. For unbalanced pulled lower, the objective for unbalanced pulled lower singer is to create an easily produced, free, clear, energized, and unforced tone in the lower register with a relaxed and slightly low larynx. The unbalanced pulled lower student might need to relax abdominal engagement and decrease volume. The other two categories, undeveloped and unbalanced light lower, the focus with this type is on more efficient vocal fold adduction and greater closed quotient. That's the amount of time the folds stay adducted in the cycle of open and closed. This breathy singer usually needs more energy and increased appoggio. Order of priorities, rounds 1 through 3. In round 1, that's our discovery round. The student sings with projection and clarity in the lower register using a slightly low and relaxed larynx with the easy call exercises. That's whoa! Some singers will need additional work on vocal fold adduction with the adducted onset exercises. Round 2, reinforce. We introduce the pulse vibrato for increased strength and balance. Some singers will need additional work on vocal fold adduction with the adducted onset exercises in round 2. Round 3, develop. This is advanced work in the new coordination. Further vibrato, ear training, and introduction of the creak and magic of M exercises for better balance. To perform these exercises correctly, the student should be singing with an energized and moderately projected vocal sound. We call that the easy call. A slightly low, relaxed larynx, free from extrinsic muscle tension. Adducted vocal folds for a clean, balanced onset. Undeveloped and unbalanced light lower category singers will need the adducted onset exercises. Here are the vocal folds. The vocal folds are closed when we swallow. Air causes the vocal folds to vibrate between open and closed positions when we talk or sing, and the vocal folds are open when we breathe quietly. Step 2 exercises. Now, the way these work is that you get a demonstration, and then the student sings, and then demo again, student sings again, and then you will sing them in many keys. In Step 2, our goal is to develop the lower register, the area of notes under the first bridge. That would be A flat to B flat in women, or D flat to E flat in men. The TA, or thyroarytenoid muscle, is quite active in this area, just as it is in our speaking voice. When singing, the voice should be clear and strong, not breathy or weak. To begin, we use the easy call exercise. This is like calling into the next room. You want a nice, clear, but unforced sound. You see the round 1 exercises here are the gray ones. That's our discover exercises where we're experiencing a new coordination for the first time. All right, we'll start with the easy call exercise. Whoa! And we add on to that one with the easy call down. Whoa! Go, 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 go! And then the easy call down and up.
Whoa! Go, 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 go!
So we're using a slightly imposed larynx, a nice open feeling, and we want to make sure that we're using plenty of energy and projection. Notice that we start these exercises in the middle of the range and go down, rather than starting on a low note and trying to go up. You always want to start where the student is comfortable and then work down or up from there. These are lower register triads next.
Go, 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 go.
And then we have a pitch challenge exercise.
No, 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 no.
Now, some students are kind of breathy. Okay, those are the undeveloped and the unbalanced light lower singers, and they will need additional help with the adduction exercises. That means adduction means to bring the vocal folds together, and we want to adduct the folds in order to make a clearer sound. So we might do something like this: speak it and sing it.
At, at, at. At.
And then we build the skill level here. Let's jump down here and we'll show you, let's do this one here. Adduct and down. Again, starting where the student is comfortable and then working your way down. Now, round 2 exercises are where we develop the skill that we have just experienced in the first round. We will strengthen the lower register further with a 5-tone strengthener exercise.
Go, 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 go.
Real punchy, almost staccato there. Again, the left side here is the basic exercises that everyone will use. This right column here are the adduction exercises that are only necessary if you have a very breathy singer. That would be our undeveloped or our unbalanced light lower person. Okay, if we did need some more adduction, that person might do something like this. That bright ah vowel is very effective at getting the vocal folds to adduct. We want to introduce the semi-occluded exercise, which is our lip roll. This will become very important later. I have found that it's really nice to introduce this on a 5-tone scale before, trying to get the student to do it on a longer scale where they usually fall apart. So they're going to just basically learn the exercise here, learn how to do a nice lip roll. And we introduce vibrato in round 2. We begin vibrato work with the pulse vibrato, where we are deciding how many vibratos we're going to do and then executing that. So it sounds like this. All right, and then when we can do it slowly, we're going to speed it up.